one of those tools is surveys. And maybe you could share with us some of the ways in which clubs could leverage a survey to really listen to their members and obtain information that is, quote, actionable.
Well, quite honestly, one of the most popular ones is doing member satisfaction surveys or member experience surveys. We are asking them a whole list of things that are relevant to them in terms of their business, in terms of their expectations of the experience of the club. So people do a lot of online surveys, do a lot of pen and paper surveys. So there's opportunity for you to be connected with your members on a fairly frequent basis if you want to, and ask very pointed questions or ask very broad questions. So a lot of people go into strategic planning for the next year. So we're going into the next year's planning process right now. So given that, I might want to get a read from my members about what's most important to them in terms of the improvement initiatives I need to be making to improve their experience. That's a very simple example. Some of the other examples could be is like if I am an operating committee and I'm looking to spend capital expenditures, I've got some money to spend, and that you expect me as a member to spend this money and improve the club facilities. What is it you want me to spend my money on? Where should I place my bet in terms of giving you the highest return on your membership dues dollars in terms of your experience? So there's opportunities, whatever business question you have, you can pose that over in some type of online survey. There's a lot of tools out there you can use. Like I said earlier, there's online survey tools. SurveyMonkey is a very popular one out there. And given that you've got these tools that are heavily accessible, people, club managers, and the club teams are plugging into these tools much more prevalently than they ever have before. And there are cautions associated with that. You want to make sure that you're structuring questions the right way. You're structuring your rating scales the right way so that on the back end, it's sort of the garbage in, garbage out. If you write a leading question and pose a leading question to your members, you're going to get the wrong answer. You're going to get the answer that you want. We have to be really, really careful about how we structure this. So this part of the art and science associated with doing surveys. There are different scales that can be used for different questions. You've got satisfaction scales, you've got performance scales, you've got scales on how likely someone will do something. You've got agreement scales. So make sure that the question and the scale align with each other. Make sure that in your questions you're not asking two questions. It's what we call conjunctive questions, where you have two different subjects being asked in the same question, this and this. If you get an answer, you're not going to know what to go take action on. Is it one thing or the other that's driving the response? So there's a lot of work that has gone into the development of the science behind asking the right questions, developing your survey content. Make sure you get it right. The other thing is on the back end, consider how you want to analyze the data. Do you have certain membership categories that you want to pull apart in the data to understand if men versus women have a different point of view? If I have resident versus non-resident membership categories, do they have different points of views? Do they have different needs? So it'll be important for you, in addition to asking the business questions, to ask questions to profile your membership. So on the back end, you can pull this data apart and look at it uniquely separate by the segment that might be most impacted by this.